been a while since I've done anything on the Titus. We're almost coming up to, I don't know whether it's a year. Is it a year or 2 years I've had it? Can't be 2 years surely. Do you know what? I reckon it probably is. My assessment on time is awful. So, what's different about the Titus since the last time you saw it? Well, one thing I'm going to tell you right now is there were some questions about tyre sizes on this, like clearances. So this is the first time I've been out on this wheel set today. This is a Fulcrum Rapid Red 900, which was on offer from Planet X, and believe it or not, they were 75 quid. And as a spare set of wheels, just to, you know, put some different tyres on, because you know what it can be like sometimes. Changing tyres over is a ball ache. Doesn't matter how proficient you are, and I am proficient, I hasten to add. But these, as you've seen in one of my previous videos, were an absolute ball ache to put on. But anyway, this is a 22 internal rim, I think. And in all honesty, they're pretty good on this. And they have plumped up to the lovely size of 44mm. So as you can see, plenty of clearance in there, but that is the gravel fork. And I have said to you before, if you're going to buy this bike, you've got to get the gravel fork, because otherwise you're going to be stuck on clearance. So yeah, there you go. I've also got a 47mm Terravale Rutland on this as well in the past. Sorry, it keeps going blurry. This phone is knackered, to be fair. So yeah, that's out of the way. Tyres, yeah, and bars. Pretty narrow on the bars now. I remember a while back when I said, oh, you know, 46cm bars. Oh my God, what was I thinking? These are 40s and they're absolutely spot on. They look quite narrow, don't they? But because I use this bike for road work as well, I was finding that I changed the 46s to 44s, and in all honesty, I was getting a bit of neck ache and shoulder ache, so I've come down to these 40s, and they're absolutely perfect because they've got the flare as well. So it's not like they're a road 40. You know, if I want to sort of widen myself out a bit, obviously I just go on the drops. But yeah, they're great. I've also changed the frame bag because this was on offer, and I do tend to carry a fair bit of stuff. There's batteries in there and spare lights in there, and if I'm going out, say, I don't know, for 3, 4 hours, 5 hours on the bike, I was finding that the smaller restrap bag, which finishes about here, just wasn't big enough for me to get bits of food in there, like some dates and, you know, maybe a bar, flapjack type bar of some kind. So yeah, I've got the bigger bag, and to be honest, I'm really liking it. Stages power meter on the other side. I'm not sure whether that was on the last time I spoke to you, but anyway, that's on. That's a good bit of kit. And also, which is really good, is the Fidlock bottle system, which is really good. Quite expensive, in all honesty, but I think it makes this frame look a lot neater. I put them on all my bikes, mountain bike, a couple of my road bikes. This one up here was the Fidlock system that you can change around. It's got like these really long, like elastomer webbing type straps, but in all honesty, if you're going to take it on and off the bike, then fair enough. But this is more or less stopped on here, so what I've done is I've put a bit of memory foam, not memory foam, a bit of like high density foam underneath there. So closed cell foam, that's the stuff I'm talking about. And I've zip tied them on. So if I am going out for several hours and I need some liquid fuel, then, you know, I can put a water bottle here and a fuel bottle down there, or vice versa, whatever. Double wrap the bars because I like this tape, and that's made a difference, thickening the bars out. I quite like that. I think that's about all really. Got a Solus on the back instead of using a battery pack light. That is amazing, absolutely. I've had one of these quite a long time. I had it for about 10 years, and unfortunately the water got into the charge port at the bottom, and I went to charge it thinking it was dry, and it wasn't, and blew it up. Don't make that mistake, people. Little radar, you've seen that before. And I think that's about it, really. So, yeah. Oh, this light as well. This little FR160, which is... you want to have a little look at that? You might as well. It's quite bright out here today, so it's not really going to do it any justice. So, but this is on the 160 flash. There you go. That's all right. It's not bad. It's all right for when it gets dark. As a daytime runner, it just doesn't cut it when I compare it to this. Look, watch this. And this is only running at about 50% power. Look at that beast. Yes. Yeah. So there you go. Those are some of the changes that I've made. All worthwhile changes, I hasten to add. It's not been anything I've done where I've thought, oh my God, I wish I hadn't have done that. The biggest mistake really was thinking I needed some bloody big cow horn type bars, which obviously I didn't. So 40 to 42 is adequate for me. Yeah, really happy with the bike still. Wouldn't change it. Got several bikes. If I only had to have one bike, you know what I'm going to choose. Take care, folks. Ciao, ciao.